Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. And welcome. Welcome to the Morning Cuppa. Let's see if we can get some little birdies singing to us. We like birds in the morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Great day to have a great day. So come on in and say hello. Just let everybody know that we're on. We are on. So good morning. Come on in. Andrea, there you are. Good morning. Just getting this shared out so everybody can find it. Well, maybe. All right. Now my phone's not cooperating, so I'll just go ahead and get started and hope our other P's will follow us in here. Thank you for sharing it out, Andrea. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Won't you come on in and be neighborly and loving and kind? That's what we like here. And good morning, Sue. Thank you for jumping in here and joining us this morning. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. Let me just say what we're doing. This is the Morning Cuppa Joy. We have a lot of excitement going on our other channel, Enlightened World Network. There's an all-day event today for Earth Day. Happy Earth Day, everyone. And so jump on over there throughout the day. Ruth and I will be on together today, and a lot of other beautiful, amazing presentations for Earth Day. Good morning, Pat Moss. All right, let's go into our heart. Hi, Deirdre. Thank you for sharing. Hand on your heart and slow down the breathing. Breathe in love and breathe out love. Breathe in peace and breathe out peace. Breathe in joy. Let that joy dance in your heart. Let it put a smile on your face. And then send it out to the world. And everything is working perfectly. Miracles happen every day. And opportunities are opening up everywhere. Now hold somebody in your heart. Give them a hug. This is your opportunity to share some love and light into the world. So who you gonna love? Our Brandy girl made it in. Good morning, Brandy. And yes, indeed, happy Earth Day. Celebrating our planet Earth on this day. Maybe do a little earthing. Maybe that would help to center and balance and bring in more focus on positive energy flowing down into the earth. So how's everybody doing? Day 43 is done for you, Deirdre. I love, love, love it. And yes, I was up at, I think it was 4 o'clock this morning here, and just doing those affirmations, wide awake, feeling the love flowing in and sending it back out to the earth. Good morning, Kathy Hand. I'm glad you're well enough to join us this morning, and I hope you get better and better and better as the day goes along. Good morning, Don Baker. Yes, so much gratitude in my heart for you, Don. Oh, you hugged Kathy. Yeah, I think we'd all love to give Kathy a big old hug right now and just let let you know, Kathy, that you're in our hearts. You've been through a lot, so we hold you up for love. Sally and Tony, good morning, and thank you for sharing it. Aw, Andrea, are you hugging us all? I bet you are. And Thump decided we needed to start our day at 4:30. There was something magic happening at 4:30 a.m. I'm telling you guys, it was um, it was like a magic hour. Happy Earth Day! Love the celebration of our planet. Love that we can come together and do that wherever we're at. And on Enlightened World Network, throughout the day, every hour, there's going to be a presentation. So jump over there and see what all they got. I know that there is an agenda, a list of all of the presentations, and beautiful Susie Koff, thank you. Thank you for all the work that you have done to help us to get that information and to know what's what. And thank you to Dr. Ruth Anderson, who created Enlightened World Network and EWN, Enlightened Living. So very grateful for this platform and for all that flows through here. And Deirdre, you gave a heart hug to Sally and Tony. I love it. A double hug. I love that. Um, I left my water on the other table. I will return while you all keep giving heart hugs. Hug each other, love each other. That's what life is all about. That's what keeps us going. So, how are we doing today? How's your energy level? How's your faith? How's your knowingness that everything is working perfectly? Well, I think that we should have story time. What do you all think? As I've got a loose hair, I think we should do story time today. So let's get to it. It is when the mind pauses, the soul speaks. I so loved this message when it came through, and I hope you all love it as well. The true test of character is not how much we know how to do, but how we behave when we don't know what to do. That's a quote from John Holt. I feel like I need to write that where it's in front of me at all times. All right. There are seasons in life when clarity vanishes like morning mist. You stand at a crossroads, no signpost in sight, no familiar road to follow. Your well-crafted plans scatter like leaves in the wind, and all you can do is breathe into the stillness and listen for something deeper than logic, a whisper from the soul. The soul's journey is not measured by how many answers we hold, but by the presence we bring to the questions. We live in a world that glorifies certainty, being the expert, having the five-step solution, projecting confidence. But the spiritual path, it teaches something different. It teaches surrender. It calls us to soften, to let go of the need to control, and to trust in a higher wisdom that speaks not through knowledge, but through stillness, humility, and love. Dear angels, we have certainly reached a point here on earth where more clarity and understanding is a deep desire and a need. We do not have all the answers. It seems sometimes that we are doing the best we can with what we know, but at other times it appears that the answers we come up with make no sense. We could use some insight. Dear ones, when you find yourself in that vast and silent space where the, the usual ways don't work and the familiar doors won't open, that's when your soul is stretching. That's when heaven leans in to see what you will choose. Will you panic or will you pray? Will you force or will you feel? Will you isolate or will you reach out with trembling honesty and say, I don't know, but I'm willing to be led? This is the alchemy of character. It is forged not in perfection, but in quiet courage to keep showing up, to be patient in the pause, to be kind in the chaos, to walk with grace when you'd rather run for answers. The unknown is not your enemy, it is your teacher. It asks not for your skill, but for your presence. It doesn't want your performance, it wants your authenticity. And in return, it opens you to miracles, to depth, to divine encounters. When you allow yourself to not know and to be okay with that, you enter into holy territory. This is where faith grows wild and free. You don't need all the steps, just the next breath. You don't need to see the whole road. Just take one step in trust. You don't need to be brave all the time. Just be real. When you do that, when you allow yourself to stand in the mystery with a soft heart and open hands, you become the embodiment of true character. You become a living light in a world that's forgotten how to pause, how to feel, how to simply be. And in that space, that sacred pause, God speaks. The angels whisper. When you reach the end of what you know, we are already waiting, not with answers carved in stone, but with love wrapped in golden wings. Let your confusion be your call to communion. Let your uncertainty become a sanctuary of trust. You are never alone in the not knowing. We are with you, guiding every hearting every tear, lighting the way, not with facts, but with faith. Pause, breathe, listen. The next step will unfold as you do. Angels, today I promise to take a sacred pause whenever I encounter the unknown. That sacred pause is so necessary, isn't it? When we don't know something, what's the first thing we do? We try to figure it out. We send our brain out on assignment, right? We say, make it make sense because there's so much, especially right now, there's so much that just doesn't. You just can't add those numbers together and come up with something that feels right. So this is a time that we really need to hear this message. We need to share this message. I encourage you all to do that. Share this message out for others to hear that it's okay not to know, but seek. Seek the answers. Seek what resonates with you. Seek what lets you know that there's a power greater than us in charge. There's a power that's guiding. And there is a thing called divine time and divine plan. So don't be afraid when you don't know something, when you don't have an answer. That's the time, as it said, that our soul is stretching. And sometimes we might not get answers. We're not going to get all the answers to everything that we want to know while we're here. But we made a commitment We made a commitment to be here on this planet for such a time as this. Let's celebrate that on this Earth Day. Let's celebrate each other, bonding together, finding each other, and saying, we might not have all the answers, but we certainly will bond together to teach each other, to learn from each other, and to just be in that sacred pause when we need to reach out and ask for the help of the angels, the help of our guides, of our divine. So, yes, it's okay. It's okay not to know. All right. So Kuan Yin chips in and she says, the medicine of the Divine Mother. Choose your divine medicine to feel grounded and peaceful. Your morning walk, daily prayer, yoga class, your time to dance each evening or meditate or join in for a cup of joy, to do an oracle or card reading or sit quietly with a cup of tea and reflect upon what you are grateful for in that moment. Simple daily routines done with awareness allow you to feel my love for you. Whew, that was a long one, but it was a good one, and it was one we all need right now. We need to take that sacred pause. Sometimes I feel like we need to take it together as a universal consciousness. We need to just say, we don't have all the answers. There's things right now that we don't know. And listen. Take the pause and listen for the guidance. Okay, what did y'all think of what the angels have to say for us today? Oh, sweet Kathy Hand, take your time with that recovery, darling. Don't try to rush it because you can't. The healing is going to happen, and the more you rest and allow, the more it will happen. Sally says, thank you for the hugs. We spent the weekend preparing our little spot on earth from all the winter storms and all this early spring storms. Many branches and sticks down in the yard, so we just spent the time getting the yard back into shape and picking up all the damage. Yeah, that's the after effect, right? Winter time, and then spring is coming. It's here. There's things blooming and blossoming all over the place. Good morning, Linda Lemieux. And good morning, Leo. You as well, Leo. We love you. Thank you, Sue, for sharing the events that are happening today over at Enlightened World Network. Lots of beautiful, beautiful messages and people sharing from their heart. So Carol Ann Cross will be the first one right after this show. She will be on at 9 o'clock, and Carol Ann is a delight. I absolutely adore that woman. Okay, so we don't have any more comments. I can't see any more comments. Sally said, last night was strange, and then I felt as if I was traveling all night, like light years away. You were doing some astral traveling, my dear. You should come to our astral travel class. We have a blast in there and really enjoy working with each other to take those astral travels consciously, knowing that we are doing it. I've done it many, many, many nights in my sleep time, and gone off and visited who knows where or who. Good morning, Michelle Landers. Yes, happy Earth Day. And Michelle, are you on today? I think you might be. I'm not sure. I'm trying to look at what Sue has posted. Anyway, Michelle, let us know if you have one of those time slots. I know Ruth and I are on later in the day. I believe it's at 4 o'clock Eastern Time. Andrea Gregg, the story time in the whisper, fantastic message. And Brandy loved the angel message. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. The angels are trying to help us do our very best that we can while we're walking on this earth plane. And so let's give them a little help. Let's do some grounding and some balancing of our energy and loving on each other as we do every day. Brookie, good morning. Happy Earth Day to you. And Michelle is on at 3 p.m. Eastern. We all love our Michelle Landers, so I'm looking forward to that, Michelle. All right, so how about some angel messages from the little books? Yes, Brandy, 3 Eastern time. That'll be, I believe, 2 o'clock for you. I'm not sure. I think it's 2 o'clock for you, Brandy, and 1 o'clock here in Mountain Time in Colorado. And Ruth and I will be doing some blessing of our earth when we come on at 4 o'clock, right after our Michelle Landers guides us in that meditation. So, yay, yay, yay. Joanne, good morning. The second book, page 15. That's our pocket book. And I don't know that Blue's on with us. I haven't seen her. But this pocket's our little mascot for the Angels in My Pocket book. All right, page 15. Sometimes those who are in what appears to be the biggest fires are the ones who are mastering their sole purpose. Do not pity them or try to take their burden from them. All is working out according to the divine plan. Yes, it is. That divine plan, I mentioned it before. When we have faith that everything is working perfectly, then we're able to look back and see how that divine plan came together. How things that we thought were falling apart were really falling together for our best and highest good. So thank you, Joanne, for picking that page and that wonderful message. Stay strong, stay in your heart, open up to your faith and your trust and your belief. Pat Moss, just thinking of cutting the edge with my hand shears. Then my husband was cutting it with his big petrol hedge cutter, a miracle. Miracles happen to me every day, Pat Moss. Are you saying that one? Are you saying that affirmation with us? Because I love that one, and miracles do happen every day. I've had miracle after miracle. I think maybe today I'll sit and write down some of those miracles that have happened over the last 43 days of us saying the affirmations together. And just so blessed to have the people in my life, the events in my life that keep showing up. And all I have to do is trust. Brandy, page 76. Oh, let's go to the new book then, page 76, and see what's there. Through standing in your divine authenticity, you can face the fires of life with courage and a strength that you may not be aware exists. There's nothing greater than the power of love. It is the true diamond, unbreakable and invincible. I love that. We're diamonds. Oh, shine, diamonds, shine. Let's do that today when we go into our prayer and meditation time. Let's be diamonds and shine our beautiful lights out over the universe. Love that. Yes, Sally, miracles happen to us every day. Oh, Michelle, I hope it's not messing up. Okay, so Deirdre says we're fine. So we're going to keep going with that. And let's see. Sally says book 2, page 22 for the group. 222. I know Michelle Landers would have something to say about that number. And I just recently had an encounter with that number when I was driving. I believe I was on the last leg coming into Colorado, and the weather was turning a little iffy. It had become like a sleet, a kind of heavy, light snow with rain, and the visibility wasn't that great. And I thought I had a tire issue because my car was giving me a warning. So I asked the angels for a sign. And boy, did they give signs big time. One of them was a car that passed me, and on the license plate was 222. So, yeah, it's one of my favorite numbers and my favorite signs to receive from the angels. So, on this page, which Sally wants it to be for all of us, so this is our message. Oh, this is a great page, Sally. Share love and shine your light every chance you get. Let your conversations around the dinner table be positive. Share with others in your world what your dreams and hopes are for making the world a better place. Teach the children the importance of looking for solutions by staying positive. Yes, it is a big mission to bring the world together in peace. Embrace it, dear ones. Love it into reality. I love that. And I'm going to read the last message on that page, Sally, because I think if we think about this as we go into our prayer time, it's going to help us to shine our lights even brighter. By embracing your shadows, you come face to face with vulnerabilities, fears, and insecurities. In this journey, you discover that even within the depths of darkness, there is a spark of the divine waiting to be acknowledged and integrated. I think that is our message to focus on going into our prayer time today. And we have lots of prayers right now. Lots of people that are hurting physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. I know that many of you are aware that Auntie Jean's brother-in-law is in the hospital right now. I'm here in the town where they live, and in fact, I will be at their house um, not too long, next week. I will be at their house, and I reached out to Jim's wife, Meg, yesterday and asked how I could help and how he was doing, and the doctors are very hopeful. So I got encouraging words from her to pass on to us. She appreciates all the prayers, all the uplifting energy, and they fully believe that Jim is going to be fine. They'll be taking a trip up to Wisconsin in about a week, and I'll be there minding the house and the cat. So keep them, please, in your prayers, that whole family, Jim and Meg and their daughter Beth, as they get ready to hit the road, and Jim gets himself well enough and stable enough that he's going to be able to make that trip. My friend Sherry, that I have mentioned, that just lost her mom, they're preparing her memorial, and it's going to be awesome. So pray for that family, that while they get together and remember her and the good times with her, I know their hearts are tender. So please keep them in your prayers. Brandy, I will get that information to you. There's a big pottery event, and Jim is the potter He's a very, very well-known potter, and they always take his wares up to Wisconsin for that big sale and pretty much sell out everything. Excuse me. Okay, so Deirdre, thank you for putting up our daily prayer. Prayers for all humans, for Gaia and all who live on her back, for world peace, attention to human trafficking, support for all families living with addiction, prayers for our United States, and healing prayers to have continued for Mama Gaia from now on. Absolutely. Thank you for that, Deirdre. Oh, Brandy, maybe you can go see them while they're there. That would be awesome. And thank you, Sally, from the unloved. For those who live in fear of another, for all of us here, as well as our extended families, may we all be the beacon in the dark for those who seek it. Let's be beacons. Let's be diamonds of light. So let's just begin right now. If you have any other prayer requests, please put them in there, put them in the comments, and we'll see them. We'll lift you up, remembering some of our regulars that are on here and your needs. Kathy Hand, who just went through surgery and is recovering and having a bit of an off day, and praying that that settles throughout the day, Kathy, and you're going to have that recovery with ease and with grace. Good morning, Hope. Oh, sweet one, good to see you on here. Okay, so let's shine lights. Let's go into our hearts. And Brandy, thank you for the prayers for those touched by suicide or dementia, and also for our troops that are deployed right now. Thank you for that. All right, so let's breathe. The breath is the connection as we breathe it into our heart space. So with that first breath, connect, and then release. With your next breath, let that connection expand. Visualize, if you will, the diamond. We all know what a diamond looks like. How big is your diamond? That diamond represents you. How big is your light that you're going to shine out? You know, diamonds don't glow in the dark. The light brings out the brilliance of the diamond. So as we prepare to walk out into the light, just hold your diamond in your hand. This is you. You're bringing yourself to the light. To see you walking gently, softly, walking on Mama Gaia's back. Let every step you take be a prayer that your light can shine brightly out into the world, that your light is seen, that it's acknowledged, that it's making a difference on this earth planet. As your light gets touched by the great central sun of the Creator, just watch what happens. Watch all of those beautiful facets start to shine and maybe glow as it shines a brilliance out into the world. Maybe there's colors. Are you seeing colors with your diamond as the light hits it? Where is it reflecting to? Let's start with where you are. Let your diamond shine on your neighborhood. All those wonderful people that you're surrounded by, just shine on them. And there may be some that are not able to receive your brilliance. It might be blinding to them because they're sitting in the dark, pulling down the shades. And that's okay. When they're ready, they'll see your diamond. So let's continue down that path. Let's spread out now to the state that you live in. Let it shine the light everywhere in your state. And then let's go further and let's shine it onto your country, your nation where you are. And we have people here from different nations and those who will watch it later that can shine it where you are. But see as if you were up above now. We're lifting our vibration up, 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 and higher yet. And letting that diamond shine down on our countries, on Mama Gaia. Let it shine its brilliance into the waterways, the rivers, the streams, the lakes, and then into those bigger bodies of water that we call oceans. See the reflection in the oceans and the other bodies of water. See your light making a difference. Whenever we talk to water or send an intention in, it changes the molecules. So let's change those waterways for good. Let's lift them up for a healing right now, just as we're lifting all of Gaia. See your light, your individual light now, joining with every other diamond, and let's shine it all over this planet. Now we're lifted up above the planet, and we're looking down and we're seeing all those prisms of light coming from all of our diamonds, so beautifully ensconced in that glow. And let's raise our vibration even higher. Let's go up, up, up to the fifth dimension, shining our diamond for the angels to see, shining it on all of them as they reflect it back to us, showing us our own brilliance. And now let's go higher. Let's go to the sixth dimension, the dimension of creation, the dimension where things take shape and form, where thoughts become things, where we learn answers that we seek. Shine your light here in this dimension. Open up to possibilities. Open up to the opportunities, to the miracles that happen to us. And smile and go even higher. As we go higher yet, let's remember with compassion all that we hold in our heart, bringing in all the prayer requests and lifting those with us as we go straight to that great central sun, leaving all of these requests right there. Let's all lay them down together and let's all shine our light on those requests. Every prayer being seen now, being magnified through the light of our diamonds. And let's ask our Creator to answer these prayers for the best and highest good of all. And we ask this with all humility, recognizing that greatest power that exists, and giving all honor and glory to our God who is answering the prayers, is sending miracles, and touching our lives, helping us to shine our diamond selves out into the world. And now let's bring those lights back to here, back to this moment where we're all together, holding each other, holding out love for each other. Beautiful words that we have adopted as our motto. Thank you. I love you. I love you so immensely. All right, so let's see if anyone was added to our prayer list as we went into that. Thank you, Hope. Prayers for all on this prayer day, on this Earth Day. Thank you. And oh, sweet little Eris. Yes, he's on our prayer list. And we lift him up for a bubble of protection around our Eris. Morning, Charlie. All right, so let's go in and get Leo singing to us on this Earth Day, reminding us that we have the triple A to count on. And everything is working perfectly.
Earthlings, it's time to get up and get ready because today's the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on, come on. Come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. One on the peaceful peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead wherever we may be.
Thank you, Michelle. We'll see you at 3 o'clock.
The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels, and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
Yeah, let's all look at the roses while we do this.
Full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the trust is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today's a new day, we all part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can slide with us, there is always no space in the pot. For more love, take a spot and get the day started. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA.
Oh, Brandy, we sure will, honey. I'll add it to the list.
Daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
Thank you, Andrea.
There really is no secret. We simply
Simply accept, align, now. AAA, y'all.
cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you,
I love you,
namaste.
namaste, y'all.
Full of joy every day.
Oh, sweet Annie, there you are.
Morning cup full of joy with all the bees
Annie, jump onto EWN, Enlightened World Network today. There's going to be events all day long for Earth Day. Woo! I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your love. Many, many, many blessings to our Earth planet today and to everyone who walks on Gaia's back. So much love. I'll see you all throughout the day over at Enlightened World Network as I work with Ruth today to bring those beautiful shows and messages in. And then Ruth and I will be on at 4 o'clock, right after our Michelle Landers, who will be on at 3 o'clock Eastern Time today. Thank you. And thank you to Sue Seekoff for putting that agenda up for us earlier that we can know what's happening throughout the day. You can also find it listed at Enlightened World Network. I will see you all later. I love you so much. Namaste, y'all. Bye for now.